Throughout 2024, your TV6 News team was committed to finding answers to issues that matter most to you, asking questions to dig deeper through TV6 Investigates. With the rise of electric vehicles and charging stations across the UP, we researched how electric vehicles fare in our cold winters and how you can keep batteries warm without reducing their efficiency, which can be reduced by 40% or more in cold temperatures. The Carfax editor-in-chief told us installing a charger in your garage can help. For commercial EVs, Baraga-based construction equipment manufacturer Pettibone is creating a machine that uses both battery and diesel power to maintain effectiveness in cold temperatures. The group says the machine is fully functional and they're seeing significant reductions in fuel consumption and greenhouse gas emissions. Then we moved to drunk driving in the UP, asking law enforcement why our drunk driving arrest rates are double the state average. Then to the prosecutors on how they handle drunk driving cases. Captain Finkbeiner with Marquette Police says there aren't many winter activities in the UP that don't include drinking.
They want to fit in to what they believe is the norm.
But bars are working to serve responsibly, and the push continues to find another ride home if you've consumed alcohol. Then we talked with Lance, Escanaba, and Marquette as those communities work to replace lead water lines, an issue community leaders across the UP have been working to combat. Escanaba is already replacing lead service lines with help from grant money. The wastewater superintendent says it's a $40 million job. Lance has a grant to inspect its service lines for lead because there are periods of time where the village doesn't have records. And Marquette is finished surveying and says there are no lead service lines in the city. Also this year, drug trends in the UP. Police told us there was a decrease in cases, but crystal meth continues to be delivered from larger cities. We worked with the police to learn how they try to stop the flow of drugs along border counties and how substance abuse can negatively impact families. That's not all we investigated. After the power was turned off twice at the Westwood Mall in Marquette Township, we found it was because the owner didn't pay the electric bill on time.
It was a miscommunication, so nothing to worry about, and it's not going to happen again.
We found this was a nationwide problem with this owner and how his history with other malls could point to the future of our own. Finally, when the Autrain's Forest Lake Reservoir was nearly completely drained, we asked officials why and what their plan was for the Autrain Dam. Renewable World Energies told us it's not giving up. And 3 weeks later, RWE says it has no means to complete necessary upgrades and proposed a different plan to address drought concerns. A portion of the land around the dam is still in the process of foreclosure, with plans for the bank to sell it to the DNR. This is something we are continuing to follow to bring answers to your questions. Because that's what TV6 Investigates is all about, finding answers to issues that matter most, researching topics that impact your family, and holding people accountable for their actions. Tomorrow on your TV6 Early News, we're looking at all of the moments from this year that make the UP someplace special. Join us at 6/5 Central as we look back on why we call Upper Michigan home.